Hello, Tim. Uh, this is my week 7 final project, the finished bit of it. Yes, we're asked to work in a team. Tried reaching out to the team, but they were unresponsive. So I worked with Brother Daniel, okay, in the parts that we implemented. So we came up with a barber shop where the API has collections of barbers and appointments, products, and then reviews. So within the section of it, the user is able to request and see which barbers are there and who are not there. So this work actually was also seeded in my MongoDB, okay, using seed. So I should have that in the database. So this the first thing is the work is on render. So when I hit render, here it's showing that logged out. And then let's go to API docs. Okay. So in my API docs, when we try, okay, when we do try to, let's say we're going to try to get a user, so we get that feedback of the barbers in the shop. And then when we try to, let's say post, okay, post into the database. And we try to post into the database. Okay. So I'll just clear this. So when I execute that, it says I do not have access. Okay. So as well, when I try to maybe put or delete, okay, let's do delete. Delete will work best. We'll do delete and as well as put mm, delete by ID. Let's try that. So it also says I do not have access. Please log in. So why are we getting this? This is actually being handled by our middleware authenticate.js. So if I'm not logged in for any access point that requires authentication, like let's just open Bubbles. So if we try to do a post, it's saying I must be the user must be logged in. Okay, so it needs to be authenticated. So the middleware will determine if that is not, then it will what? Give us this render this out. You don't have access, please log in. So that is mostly it. When I also try to do also the posting, the put actually, let's do put by ID. Okay. Okay, put by ID. Okay. So execute. So I'll also get you don't have access. So to clear this out, I'll have to log in. Okay. Okay, so I can just clear this and then say login. All right, so we should be signed in. Okay, and it logged in. It's network, but it's logging in. Okay, says logged in as Kinyera Alvin. Why are we jumping straight into this? Because I'm already signed in my GitHub here, but I can just show you what I'm trying to mean. Let's just copy this render exact render link. Just come and paste it here. I'll just try and show you what I'm trying to mean. So when I log in, it takes me into the GitHub authentication or the GitHub auth. So I'll be able to sign in with my GitHub account. Or in case you don't have a GitHub account, you have to sign in order to what? To access certain rights within the database. So that is taking us to the auth. The other side it was automatic because I'm already signed in. Okay, just upload it. All right. So this is the screen I get. So I'll just have to sign in with my GitHub account. Okay. So once that's logged in, as I logged in, I'll just authenticate from my phone. Okay. Now it's network. Oh, it's very slow. Okay. Right, 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 right. Okay. As it signs in. Okay, what's happening in that as it's signing in, this is being handled in my routes index.js. So when I log in, okay, with my GitHub account, so it should display my name, okay. So else when I log out, just gives you the logout display. So right, where is it? Here, session, the browser something unexpected. Let's just try it. So it's a network issue. Alright. Let me do the two-step authentication. Just approve that. This is taking a while. Anyways, so when I've logged in, I get this logged in as Kinyera Alvin. Okay. So then when we go back into API docs, okay, this is still running. So when we go back into API docs, uh, our first collection bubbles, when we try it out now, we try and get by ID. Let's say try and delete. We do a delete process and try to delete. So we get a true because we're signed in. We no longer get that you don't have access. Okay. So when you also try to put maybe by ID. Okay. Put by ID. We're also going to do a post as well, but let's first do the put by ID. Okay. So when we do that, I can exclude this. So I can add for there, then execute. So we also get some errors while updating the bubbles. 500 response error. There's something I put that is not okay. Okay. Let's just change this to Alvin instead. Let me try that. The body string was okay. Let me copy something else like this to do. I'll copy it halfway. So I can exclude this ID. Alright, let's execute and see. Some errors while getting errors. Access, but access is allowed. I think there could be something else within this file. Okay, let's try to post instead. But we do get it true that we have access to post. Okay, let's try to post. Let's say file or something like that. I think I'm having a network issue here. Okay, let's try it on this browser. It was logged in fine and API docs. So that should take us to Swagger. And then we try it out, execute. ASAP, to set. So when you try to delete, probably try it out. That should be able to. delete what is true. Then we can try a post. We put let's do a post. Okay, let's try it out. Alright. So I can just exclude this. So I can make this Alex. Then Johnson. Let's make it like John and execute. Yeah, so we get it true. I think it was network. Yeah, true. That means the 201 that was successfully posted into the database. So we also try to put by ID. Okay, let's say we're going to put by ID. Mm, try it out. Okay, put by ID. So, right. So we can make this Alvin Johnson. Alvin John. Yeah. So we also get it true. This was successfully put into the database. So that is what happens without the authentication, and then with the authentication in place. Then I also designed the CRUD functionalities. Okay, that is the get, post, delete. So in our discussion with brother Daniel, I came up with the Barbers products, and he did the appointments, reviews, and all that, the contact bit of it. So the collection also is utilizing MongoDB. So this data is being fetched from my MongoDB campus or from my MongoDB database, but we can also view it on the campus to make sure that we have the valid data in. So there's one thing we have not done though. The error, the catch error, the try and catch. Okay. So let's say, let me just refresh. Sorry, let me refresh. So let's say we are going to try and delete a wrong what? User with the wrong ID. Okay. So the API automatically detects that that must be a valid ID and will give us a 400 response. Then if we try maybe to post, okay, let's say we're going to try and post when it's not complete. Let's do a post when it's not complete actually. Alright. So I can delete these three lines. Just have something like that. So to be able to see that error and tell us, give us a 400 response, but we do have access to post, and that is it. So this is a robust error handling that it has full functionality to be able to detect any challenges within